I'm back on land. I'm back at the mainland. The guy I know has this property. So I dropped these boards here. I don't know if you could see this or not, but I don't have every tool over here. So for the last high hook, I had a piece of rebar in the boat for another project, and I'm glad I didn't take it out yet. I can put the cone on with the mountain climbing ropes with the hook, and hopefully drag these things down to the boat. They're 14 inches across, 3 inches thick, and 8 feet long, so I'm not going to be able to pick them up and carry them. But I'm hoping I can drag them and it won't hurt them. And then when I get them to the dock, what dock? I don't have a dock. When I get them to the shore over there, point the boat nose in. I gotta remember to do that. Put these nose in, so I can pull them up the hill, doing the same thing. That's the plan. And of course, a big storm is supposed to be coming, and it's supposed to be really bad. And I want to get these planks under cover on the island, nice and dry. This is what I'm going to frame out the 19th century door that I'm redoing for the entranceway. Oh, I'll just, for convenience sake, I'll do the one closest. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, wrong way. Wrong. Okay. You go like this. Like that. That. Go like this. Sure hope this works. Like that. And like that. Again, I have no idea if this is going to work, but I have no choice. I have to try something. All right, that part worked. Now what I got to do is see if I can get it out to the island before that storm gets to me. If I get this going, I'm going to be pulling up that big beam. And if it works and if I get it going, I'm not going to stop. So this is a take one. And the rain is coming. Yeah. Not doing another one of those today. All right, that worked. I just have to do that 3 more times. 2 more times. I'm gonna try to beat the next storm. I brought 2 of the giant planks, and I'm gonna try to get both of them up and in today, so I can seal them and have them ready to use for the door frame. All right. It's hard getting around this stump. You are going in, bastard. Well, this worked. Kept me from tripping on the rope. Come on. All right. If I look white, I have to put 50 sunblock, almost like a paint. I hate it on my face, because otherwise I'll blow up from the sun and the chemo. So if I look weirder than usual, that's why. I lied. I'm going to get the 3rd one now, because I definitely think it's going to rain and I can't have that back in the boat with me. So last go around for the big planks. Tree stump. I don't know if I mentioned, but it's a 15-foot rise from the water to the cabin. It only levels off here. That's why I picked the spot. Come on. One more. One more. Come on, get up there. Woo! concept I think everybody has of like Stonehenge and ancient structures they see, they go, oh, it's got to be aliens or some BS. Um, some of the stuff I'm doing with just the cone and the rope, right now I'm pulling 2 bags of concrete that are solid. They got wet. Instead of wasting them, I'm going to use them actually to settle, rest the little shed on. But the point is that one guy with the cone can pull these things easily. So can you imagine if you had 50 guys doing this, what you could do? So there's 2 full bags of concrete. There's no way I'm going to carry these things, given my situation. But I'll open them. If there's good concrete, I'll put that aside in a container. If they're really solid, I'll dig a hole in the ground, the dimensions of the bag, down to hard pan, and then set them in there so they'll actually become supports for the bottom of the shed, rather than wasting them. I've got 9 or 10, not sure which, but just gives you an idea what you can accomplish. And the Chase Lounge over there for Gail is going to become my work bench off the ground with the tools. And that little generator, I don't really know why I have that out, but a friend of mine gave it to me. That's the one that'll run one tool, and that's a big help. Just have to keep bringing gas out to the island. All right, back to work. I'm going uphill again now. That's the bitch. That becomes incredibly difficult, but not as difficult as if I was carrying them. Okay. So we got them at least within 10 feet of where I need them. Anybody wondering about that? I got that for Gail the first year, 12 years ago. I think she's used it twice. But it does come in handy, like I said earlier, for a tool. I would put all my tools on there and then cover it with a tarp at night. So I don't have to carry the tools, you know, the length of a football field every morning. There's a lot of different stuff I'll be using. So to give you an idea of dragging these things, by the time I'm done, it'll be like dragging them across the length of 4 or 5 football fields. Like I said, it will not work uphill. Uphill, I'd have to make something in the back of the cone, like to grab it and make it a cage. But what a big help. All right. I don't know if I like that one. So I'll pick the good ones, smash the other ones up with a sledgehammer, and pack the hole with them. Whew. I'm back. This is for the sun. What I'm going to do is I'm smashing these bags of concrete that were left over from doing the foundation for the cabin into smaller pieces, collect them in the bucket, and take them to each one of the posts and put them around all 4 sides and drive them down. The lye and stuff will help get rid of the bugs, as well as drain around the post better and stabilize them more. So that's that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of hours. All right, that's a good size. I just want one that can fit in easily and really go down in the holes. Huh. All right. There we go. I want those little pieces too, because I want stuff to go down in the hole. Okay. Nice. All right. I think you get the idea. And I can break some of these other ones up with the pick, I hope. So that's what I'm doing probably for the next hour or two. Pack all those holes, get the base secure before I start messing with it with putting joists across. Right. So I'm almost done, and I've got every other kind of hanger except the 3 that I need. But obviously these things are pretty sturdy. I'm going on 16 center instead of 24, so that'll be the shed part. But now I gotta drive, if I want to get this wrapped up, I gotta drive 40 miles to get these hangers, White River. And, so I'm gonna get my butt out of here, quit talking about it. So I just need to hang 3 more, and then I'll pick up some extra hangers of different sizes. They're a lot cheaper than driving back and forth. So that's where we're at. So tomorrow all the plywood's coming in, and I got to get that onto the pontoon boat and get that out to here, and then start putting it all down and start building it. It'll be interesting. So it's good to be on an island, but when you run out of material that you can't make, like womanized deck boards just for the face of the footprint of the shed, so water will drain but the stuff won't rot out in 5 years. Again, you gotta leave the island, get in a truck, travel up a gravel road for 4 miles, another 25 miles in one direction to the nearest Home Depot, which is not a Home Depot, it's a tiny little supply outlet. Buy the stuff, get back, get it in the boat, get it 200 or 300 feet up this part of the path, and then carry it in. So it's a lot different than building a cabin on site where you're driving up on your with your vehicle and everything's in the back of your pickup truck, or delivery trucks just drop them building supplies off right where you're at. I'm not complaining, it's what you do, but I don't think some people realize what it takes to actually get the supplies out. It's not that easy. Actually, I gotta finish these other 2x6s, and these are on 16 center, which is extremely good and strong. So I'm happy about the way everything's going, and I actually reinforced the actual posts that are going in and supported by the concrete. I drilled down with 8-inch bolts, lag screws, from the top into each one of those legs. All the hangers are put on with triple coated outdoor exterior screws, and all the hangers are rust proof, galvanized. So trying to make it work, and then I sealed the outside braces that are at the trunks of the trees so the trees moving won't affect the shed itself. The trunk of the tree doesn't move, the top of the tree moves. So it's coming along good. I hope to be done with this whole platform today. Tomorrow I'll put the actual plywood on it.